Underway in the 8th race, Isaac Sontag from Williamstown, also of Archie Grant, Cameron Lee from Melbourne Uni. From Mornington, Tyler Hughes, Max Anderson from Ringwood. From Williamstown, Max Mitrenko. Oscar Woodhouse from Wellington. Alexander Brain from Old Zavarians. Cody Taggart from Eureka. Josh Doherty from Melbourne University. Monty Tucker from Mentone. William Davies, Mornington. Stephen Van Rees, Bendigo Uni. And Samuel Duncan from Athletics, Essendon. So once again, Matt Venner doing the pacing job. Big thank you to Matt as the boys set off. We're looking at about a 4:15 race, so I'm tipping we're going to have a sub 4:10 in this race, and that's what they'd love, to get under that 4:10 mark. Alexander Brain prominent early. Also, Tyler Hughes is a good gutsy runner. Is Tyler Hughes from Mornington Peninsula, and he'll have himself in good position. Max Anderson also up there, early stages. They go through in 64, 65. So they're setting up, that's 4-minute pace. So Matt definitely setting this up for the sub 4:10 for a few of these boys. And as we've seen all night long, it's a night for PBs, so make the most of it. So sit on that train. Probably 3 seconds separating the field at the moment. So Matt's really got the boys primed for this one. Seeding range is about 4:14 through to 4:18. Dmitrenko takes the wide line now, and that is Max. Saw his brother run very bravely earlier in the night. So Dmitrenko boys, good to see them back here racing at Milers Club. And Max is looking very strong. Brain, very composed though. Cameron Lee sitting on the rails and running nicely, and then Duncan's gone to the outside, the Essendon runner. But, gee, this is impressive running as they're approaching that 800-metre mark. So you saw them at 64, 65. Might have just slipped a little bit, not much though, as they go through at about 2:11. So they're still well under that 4:10 schedule. Dmitrenko looking good in that second position. Lee in next slot, then Duncan. Max Anderson in next slot. I think Stephen Van Rees is just coming forward now in that Bendigo Uni uniform. And now with the pacer out, it is Brain who's leading the way. Brain's been very brave when he's raced Milers Club all season. So I'm not surprised to see Alexander Brain doing this and setting up a good pace. Duncan, this is good. He's setting himself up nicely. He's a 4:14 runner. And I think Samuel Duncan would love to get that sub 4:10 as well. Alexander Brain leads the way. They're into that last 500 metres now. So Brain leads, Duncan, Dmitrenko, Lee, Van Rees. Also up there is Anderson. So Brain's done a lot of the leading. Can anyone launch forward? If anyone, I reckon Van Rees might have the engine over this last 300 metres. So the Bendigo Uni runner starting to wind up. But gee, I'm not going to put the glasses down on Brain whatsoever. He's a brave runner. Duncan looks good. And the form from Dmitrenko really solid. Anderson now just goes past Lee. Bit of the gap back. Looks like it's one of the Mentone runners in next position. That could be Tucker. But out front, Brain, he's gonna, if he wins it, he really deserves this one. But Van Rees, I'd say, would be the big threat. But Brain, he's looking strong. He wants this. He's coming into that last 100 metres now. Van Rees is chasing. Dmitrenko, great run from Maxi as he comes into this last part. Into the final stretch, though, Brain's going to take it. Really impressive running. Let's get him well under that 4:10 mark. Alexander Brain, what a run from you. Sat on the pacer. He'll be rewarded with the sub 4:10. Just on the mark will be Van Rees. Also, I'd say Anderson might have just got it. Gee, one of the Mornington Peninsula boys came through strong at the end there. So that would have been Davies. But, boy, some strong running. All of the field through in such impressive times. Well under that 4:20 mark. And a great racing there, but Alexander Brain, what a run.